Greetings, I'm Geofatboy. I make shaving videos and sell shaving supplies. Visit shavenation.com for all your shaving needs. Have a great shave, have a great day. Greetings, gents. I'm Geofatboy for shavenation.com. Today's razor review, the Razorine Revisited Rubberized. When Razorine first came out, by the way, Razorine is made in Italy. When it first came out, it was original chrome finish like this, or original brass finish like this. And then they improved upon it. They thickened up the handle and put diagonal lines on the handle for better grip and made it a little bit heftier. Premium chrome is what it's called, or premium brass. Bit easier to grip that way. So what we've done, we've taken it a step further and we've rubberized the handle for better grip even with wet hands. Wet fingers, still very easy to grip it. And it does add a little bit of girth to the handle as well. Makes it a little bit thicker and heftier, which is a plus. No secret how we do it. Dip it in plasti-dip. You can do this yourself, or yours truly can do it for you. Today I will shave with the premium chrome rubberized version. I haven't shaved with this on video yet. The shaving cream I'll use is the brand new shaving cream by Taylor of Old Bond Street. It's tobacco leaf shaving cream. And the information on this, the newest fragrance by Taylor of Old Bond Street, tobacco leaf. This new luxurious shaving cream is a distinctive tobacco fragrance supported by tones of bergamot and grapefruit with subtle lingering notes of coffee and leather. Add enjoyment to your shave with this intoxicating scent. I think I wrote that part. So we'll use this shaving cream today and we'll mix up the lather in our Shave Nation bowl, ceramic bowl with a lather spot down at the bottom. It's got the logo on the front, logo on the bottom. Right there. And this comes in black, red, blue, white, pink, yellow, green, all those different colors. So we'll use this today, and then I will use this brush, which is the Simpsons synthetic fiber handmade. This is the Trafalgar T2. It comes in a T1, which is a bit smaller, T2, which is this, medium sized, and T3, which is a bit larger. So I'll use this today. Nice synthetic brush. Oh, by the way, back to the plasti-dip. This is exactly what you use. Here's what's on the cover, is your pliers. Here's my lineman pliers. If the integrity of these handles ever gets violated, say a rip, a cut, a burn, whatever, you get a hole in it, you want to keep these insulated. You can use this to replace the handles on your lineman pliers. Just cut these off with a knife, clean them up with some alcohol, let it dry thoroughly, and then dip it into the plasti-dip, and they'll be good as new. These are an old pair of mine, which I bought these especially because they had this crimper right here. You can crimp the Stacon terminals, which was really nice. You don't have to have a separate tool to do that. So quick and easy. All right, enough about the electrician's talk. Let's move on to the shave. Let's see if we can mix up a lather with this Taylor of Old Bond Street tobacco leaf shaving cream. Let's soak our brush in the marble cup. We'll saturate these bristles. Here's what they look like when they're dry. Let's drop it into the water and have a look. See what happens once they're saturated. You can see that's what happens normally with a synthetic brush. You get a hole in the middle. That doesn't usually happen with any Badger brush, but synthetic brush, that's the characteristic of it. Okay, so let that soak for a minute. I'll also warm this Shave Nation bowl under the hot water. Let's crack open our TOBS tobacco leaf. I'll scoop out a little bit with my finger. Say about that much. Then that might even be too much, but let's put that down in there, right into the lather spot. Right down at the bottom like so. Let's remove our brush from the water. Give it a couple shakes, and we'll go right into the bowl and lather up. Let's see what we can do. Got to get out some of that water. As you can see, the synthetic brushes, they don't hold the moisture as well as the Badger brushes do. So you got to drop out most of the water from the brush. But after you do that, you can see that it doesn't take very long. And you get a nice thick lather coming up around the edges. Just scoop that back down inside. It's a little bit sudsy at the beginning, but once you keep going, swirling, it becomes thicker and thicker. There you go. You can see, look at that. Just a few seconds. Got nice clouds of lather right there. Some billowing clouds of lather. And the bowl is filled up. So we've got plenty of shaving cream for a few passes. Let's set that down. I'll warm up my face. You can see I've got a couple days worth of beard growth there. So we can check out this Razorine, see what it can do. Let me warm up my face. We'll get right to the shave. All right, my face is good and hot. Let's pop a blade in here. Remove the thumb screw. And before you do that, close your drain on your sink. Otherwise, 10 seconds from now, you might be underneath your sink disconnecting the J-trap, trying to get that little thumb screw out. So close it up in case you drop it. I'll use a feather blade today. Good old feather. The sharpest blade out there. Going to drop that right over the post. And there's 2 slots that it fits over as well. And then just drop that top cap right over the handle here. So I guess you call this a 3-piece. It still has a thumb screw. So it's top cap, thumb screw, and handle. And then check the reveal. Looks perfect. All right, let's grab our T2 brush and apply some lather. Start on the right side here. Oh, smells fantastic. Very nice. Covers well. Man down. I think I dropped one. Nice soft tips on the brush. It's not uncommon to have some lather flying off of your synthetic brush because it doesn't hold on to the lather or the water like a badger brush does. Little figure 8, smooth everything out, and set the brush down. Let's clear the runways so we can see those sideburns. We got the rubber-coated Razorine loaded with a feather blade and Taylor of Old Bond Street tobacco leaf shaving cream. All right, always when you shave with this razor, the thumb screw goes out. Never faces the skin. Always faces away from the skin. And what's nice about it, it's very easy to see over this. Like I can turn this way, I can see my sideburn, no problem. The best way is to hold it down toward the bottom a little bit when you start, and you can see your sideburns very easily. So we'll cut the sideburn like so, just like that. And then if you want to choke up a little bit, you can choke up for better grip. And the angle on this is almost flat, but tilts slightly out, and that's where you'll find it. You can go by feel. Right down the neckline. It's actually a lot of fun to shave with this razor. You can see all the stubble. Let's rinse that off. Okay, now the left side, thumb screw out. Same way. Hold it close to the bottom so you can cut that sideburn. You can see it very easily. And then if you want to choke up a little bit. Down the neckline. Let's rinse before that falls off. Lots of stubble on there. Now the mustache, just scoop right under the nose. Very easy to get under the nose. Now the other way. Excellent. All right, first pass complete. Pretty smooth right there. Let's rinse that off. Let's grab our T2 brush again. Reload with some lather. Just a light coating of lather this time, since we have less beardage. to remove. Let's clear the runways one more time. Now we'll go across the grain. The first pass was with the grain north to south. Now we'll go across. If you need to stretch, you can stretch a little bit. Rinse that off. Now the other direction. Let me clean out the cleft a little bit. Very nice. Now across the mustache area. Now the other way. Whatever hand is more comfortable for you, that's what you want to use. Okay, let's hit the neck area. I go against the grain on the neck. Right hand on the left side. And left hand on the right side. Let's rinse that. Thumb screw out all the time. Let's rinse that off. Let's load up a bit more. Let's hit the cheeks. Just lay it flat and then tilt it slightly out. Very nice. Baby smooth right there. Same thing on the other side. Excellent. Very good. We'll do a hot then a cold water rinse. Let's take our Shave Nation alum block, remove the cap. This is the wide stick. Just soak it under the cold water and then glide that all around the areas you just shaved. Seal off any small nicks. Close up your pores. Very nice, refreshing finish to the shave right here. Let that soak in for about 30 seconds, then rinse that off. Pat the face dry. Sticking with the tobacco scent, let's go with some Tabac Aftershave. A few drops. And activate the ingredients. Slap that on. Excellent finish to the shave. So I went from a couple days beard growth, baby smooth. Check it out. Cheeks, chin, neck, everything nice and smooth. Here's a final look at the razor, the Razorine Rubberized version. You can only get it at shavenation.com or you can do it yourself, either way. If you want to pick up any of these Razorine Razors or any of the other items I used in the video, just click down below where it says show more. There will be links down there. You can pick them up right there or go to shavenation.com. Enter whatever you need in the search box. They'll pop right up. Do me a favor before I go. Please click that subscribe button. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much for watching. Visit shavenation.com for all your shaving supplies. I'm Geofatboy. Have a great shave. Have a great day. Uh-oh. Looks like I have a 4 o'clock shadow. Got to go to shavenation.com. Have a great shave. Have a great day.